Welcome and happy Monday. It is March 10th. The sun is shining. Things are starting to warm up. Snow is melting. Today I'm installing some Timbrens on the work truck. When I hook up the dump trailer, you get a little bit of a sag in the rear end. So I figured installing some Timbrens is a cost-effective way to kind of help eliminate or reduce that sag when loaded. We're 3 weeks out from the season beginning as far as like the first day of work goes, 10 days out from spring. Things are getting exciting. Videos are going to be rolling out. I'll show you right here. Still got a fair bit of snow on the front yard, but things are melting. Things are starting to shrink. We're looking at positive temperatures all week. So I'm betting by the end of this week, we'll see a lot more grass because we got, I think, plus 18 come Saturday, which is wild for mid-March. But we're gonna jump into this Timbren trailer thing, so let's get right into it. All right, we got the truck backed up and MacGyvered in. Got the jack in place. So the bump stop, the factory bump stop is right there, I believe. Yes, sir. So that's got to come off. And I think, honestly, that's enough. Because, well, that looks like a ton of friggin' room to work. So we'll bust into the box. If you want to take a quick look at it. Timbrens suspension upgrade they call the SES. Suspension Enhancement Systems for Trucks, Vans, and SUVs. This is the GMRCK 15S model. This is for the 2013, I think that's the 2007 to 2013 generation Sierras and Silverados. Make sure you double check. Don't go by with don't go by what I'm telling you. So they say no maintenance, optimize load handling, cushion road shock, improve your ride comfort. Eliminate suspension sag, 100-day money-back guarantee, no bullcaca lifetime warranty. So, before you got your poor steering and handling, suspension stress, unsafe for towing. Looks like he's got a big load of mulch in there. And then after, we got improved steering and handling, improved load handling, and safe towing. Straight as a arrow. So let's see what's in here. Bubble wrap. Yeah, won't be dealing with that. And then look at this. All right, that's it, eh? Looks like you got a washer in there or something, but that's okay. So there's that one. These look a little beat up, actually. Not sure if they're supposed to look that greasy, but certainly not fresh off the factory line. Does not seem. Even these are like everything's dirty. Well, let's hope it doesn't affect performance. Does that not look banged up? But made in Canada. So, oh well, we'll see. We'll get her on there. First, we got to get those off. So we'll get the old bump stops off. I need a 10 mil socket. Yeah, this just magically appeared here, eh? Funny how that works. So put this over here. I'll probably do deep. Okay, we got the 10 mil socket. And now we try not to get soaking wet while we do this. So I'm not going to be able to video this, but I'm basically using a 10 mil socket. I might need to get an extension for this. And I'm taking that old factory bump stop off, and we'll be putting the other one on. So bear with. Look how rusty those are, huh? Well, she is a friggin' 13, 14-year-old truck in Canada. So salt does a number on these things. But anyways, I'm going to take that off. I can't do it fumbling with this camera. All right, so I've been under here messing around, realizing that I don't like doing these types of videos. This is not fucking fun. Mainly because nothing ever goes right when you do this. But I'm under there with the 10 mil socket, exactly the same size, and it's just spinning and spinning and spinning. So I figure, you know what, that bolt under there is probably rusted to bits and not even 10 mil anymore. So I grab the bump stop and it just snaps off. There's the one on the other side. Ridiculous. So now we gotta figure out how to get the rusty old God knows what size bolt or nut out of there. Quick update, not having a good time. So I would not recommend doing this yourself on a 10-plus-year-old truck that drives around on salted roads in the winter. So you can see I got the tire off. Not the instructions don't call for that. However, where are we? Here we go. So this just snapped off. And there is still a bolt in there. And this bolt is disintegrating as I try to take it out. It's rusted beyond, well, it's rusted, needless to say. And I expect the other side to be the same. So, I got this thing jacked up. Got some supports there just for safety precautions. I've tried countless sizes. I've hammered it on. I've got the WD-40 to try to loosen it up. It is not it's not cooperating. So what I'm gonna do is head over to the store and pick up a bolt extraction kit. It's like 135 bucks, but I don't know what other choices I got. So I'm gonna go get that and give it a go. Yeah, not fun. It was supposed to be 10 mil socket. It's supposed to be a 10 mil socket on an extension. Pull out the bolt, take off the old one, put on the new one, just like that. It's not the case. Is it ever the case? It's never as easy as you think it's going to be. But adapt, overcome. I'll figure it out. Woo-hoo! A full outfit change later. $200 impact. $150 removal kit. And the entire afternoon later. I'm not going to jinx it. But I got the bolt out. That sucked. Just look at the difference, dude. Holy. All right, well, get the tire back on, drop her down, and go do the other side. All right, left side's on, right side's on. Right side was way easier as soon as I figured out how to get it on over here. Over there was a cakewalk. You will need an impact wrench. If your truck is old, you will need one of these impact bolt and nut remover sets. As soon as I hammered one of these on there, this thing's got 400 foot-pounds of reverse torque, backing off torque. As soon as I slapped this on there, hammered it in good, she came right out. Other side, I had the Timbrens on. The right side was done in less than 5 minutes. I think 5 minutes would be, it probably took longer to put the jack underneath than to do everything else. So I guess lesson of the day is make sure you have the right tools to do the job. I mean, it only cost $150, $180, $150, $350. I could have paid someone labor to do that for me, but no. Now I have more cool tools. Whatever. Let's hook the truck up and see the difference between Timbrens and no Timbrens. Alrighty. After pulling out and destroying the side of the driveway a little bit, I got the trailer hooked back up. Timbrens are installed. Let's see what we're looking at for the new ride height. All right, we're 36 and a half. So we were 35 and a quarter before. We gained an inch and a quarter. Beautiful. So there's there it is. It's definitely sitting a little bit more level. Maybe even up a little bit, eh? Which is kind of nice because yeah, it is up a little bit. Now what's nice about that is once you're loaded, well, that'll obviously come down a little bit and we'll be sitting a little bit more level when we're loaded. So beautiful. Was it a pain in the butt? Oh, absolutely. Would I recommend you do it on your own with a, let me think. It's a 2013, it's 2025, 10, 11, 12. Would I recommend you do it on a 12-year-old truck? It's not rusted out, but like, it's definitely not been undersprayed or you know, rust proofed or oil checked every year. And I'm pretty sure before me it was a work truck. So it's been a work truck for most of its life. I know it was on gravel roads. It's on salt roads all winter. It's never been like garage kept. So with that being said, if you have a 13-year-old truck and gets driven around every winter on salty roads, you might have some headaches when it comes to taking those bolts out, because I certainly did. The right side, once I figured out what I needed and I went and got it, and after all the headaches with the left side, figured it out. The right side, like I said, 5-6 minutes, and it was off and on. I didn't even have to take the tire off. I didn't have to take the tire off on the left side either, but I did. Why? Because honestly, I didn't really know what I was doing, but it's done. So I'm happy with it. If you're if you're only kind of handy and you don't have all the tools, it probably would have been cheaper for me to get my mechanic to put them on. Probably would have took them no more than an hour, you know, $100 labor, and the Timbrens themselves. However, I'm now in it. The $300 for the Timbrens, the $179 for the impact wrench, and $135 on the special rusty bolt bit nut remover kit, which is going to be handy to have. And you know, I've been using a corded impact wrench for blades, and now I have a 20 volt Milwaukee 20 volt DeWalt. So you know what? Yeah, it cost a little bit extra money, but now you got some new tools in the arsenal, so that when something like this happens again, if it's got a rusted bolt on the truck or whatever, I can take it out. And the problem with why didn't I use the big impact wrench is because it's so big it doesn't fit. Like, I didn't have enough clearance to get that big corded impact wrench in where it needed to be, so I had to go get one of those narrow ones. So there's the old one. It's huge, dude. Like, that was not fitting where I needed it to fit. Versus that. I guess I went this way. I meant, you know, the way I had to get it in. It's this length that matters. But, that's huge difference. And even getting under mowers, and now this will be nice. Whatever. You know what? Just be blessed that we can afford it, and add some add some tools to the toolkit. And as for those, it's been nice knowing you. Thank you for your service. I might keep this just for a little bit. This is the rest of the week's projects. On the enclosed trailer, I'll be putting a new wiring harness and a junction box on the front, and then this cabinet will be going inside of the enclosed trailer. And then I got some tool racks. Those will be going on tomorrow on the dump trailer. And then the painter's kit. I'll be touching up the rockers on the truck, touching up the rust. The rust always seems to make its way through over the winter, so I'll be touching up all the rust. These cans of paint. This is for the enclosed trailer. I'll be redoing the floor and doing the walls. So everything will be looking super spunky starting the season, and I'm actually super excited about that. But that's it for this one. It was not the day that I had planned. It was supposed to be a super simple, couple bolts out, couple bolts in, bing bang boom, nice quick easy before and after video. But that took all afternoon, and it's past supper time and there's food on the table. So I'm gonna close the garage up, back the truck, pull the car in, and go have some supper, and I will catch you on the next one.